So the rear wheels on the LS400 do wobble around a bit, and that's because I have two problems. Firstly, the upper ball joint on the rear control arms have play on both sides, and secondly, these two lower bushes, one here and then one here, have also got play in them, so they need replacing as well. Now, Lexus will only sell the whole knuckle with the bushes in, so you can't buy the bushes direct from Lexus, and it's the same with the ball joints. You have to replace the whole control arm. Now, I don't really want to do that, and I'm pretty sure one of the knuckles is discontinued now anyway, so I have bought a Polybush for one of these, and then a bush from FEBEST for the other one. Then I do have some control arm ball joints, come from Latvia, off eBay, for the upper control arms, but that will be done in another video. So this is what we've gone for then. I have the two poly bushes, one for each side. They're 80A, so the softest, they're actually not that hard. And then this is the floating bush from FEBEST. Now to install these, I have bought this big kit. Now this includes some cups and bits, and there's these bars with these bearings on, and we can use these to drag the old bushes out. So let's get set up near the car and try and see if we can get some of these bushes out. Now, I didn't plan on removing the whole arm, so I was hoping that we'd be able to bend this out of the way, but I imagine that this anti-roll bar might cause me some problems. Now, I have just enough room to get the cup on there, so hopefully take it around the back and pull that bushing out. So I've got this sort of semi set up here, but there's still bars in the way, so I'm just going to knock this drive shaft out. Shouldn't be difficult, I've had it out before, so let's get a gun on that and get that out. Right, see, this is empty. I didn't use a nut on the other side, I just used this end, it was actually about the right size. Pull that out. And there is the old bushing. And then I'm going to cut this on the other side, just to get it started. But once it's in, I can put a sleeve on the other side or a socket or something, just to get it into the right place. So, if we... on. What I had to do is I had to chop one of the cups down because there isn't a lot of space behind this one to get anything in. So I had to chop a couple a bit, so I have to use on the other side as well. And I removed a couple of the extra arms. I got one to put back here. I took the bolt off the shock off as well, just to help give it movability. But yeah, it would be easier if you could get this drop link off, but I don't want to buy new ones, and the hex is rounded inside. So we're going to now pull off this one here. Same sort of setup. This one nicely just sort of bends out of the way, so just hopefully fit this. Now for the middle bit, it comes with a bit of grease, so we're going to grease this up and then add that through. So they're both done. On, and everything does already feel a lot more solid, to be fair. And I wonder whether this top bushing needs doing at all anyway. So I'm going to go around and now do the other side.